I created a Gantt chart, which I mentioned earlier. It was titled The First 90 Days, and I can't find it anymore. I need to find it somewhere because I know it's in my drives somewhere. But it was entitled something like The First 90 Days for Wanderwild. And I had like all these items on it. Everything was itemized, all the tasks that I had to do. And it was everything from like registering the business, opening a business bank account, creating a projected P&L, creating an advertising budget, like all these different things I had there. And I love Gantt charts because you have all your tasks and then you have like a period of time where you're going to work on it, which is amazing if you're working full time or you have little kids at home, because you can give yourself, you have all these things to do, but you're not going to do them all in 1 week. You can spread that out to a 90-day period. I'm Monica Verga Alborno, and this is the Kindred Social Podcast, a show for high-achieving corporate leaders becoming early-stage founders. Here we explore the early stages of entrepreneurship, moving from idea to execution, building early credibility and visibility, and transferring corporate strengths into founder-ready systems. Through honest stories, strategic conversations, and practical tools, you'll learn how to build a brand that lasts. Whether you're seeking direction, confidence, or a trusted voice to support your transition, the Kindred Social is your space to take action, think long-term, and build a business that reflects your unique story. Hey, and welcome back to our second episode. And I thought, okay, how fitting that I shared a little bit about my corporate background and that journey, the beginning of my entrepreneurial path. And now let's talk about the first 90 days of what I did when I came up with a business idea. What did I do right away? So I look back at that period of time and realize that I did a lot of things right, but there's also a few things that I wish I had done differently. And I would love to just share, this is my personal experience of what I did. Just, I guess you could kind of just say it was from my gut, what I thought I should be doing. I didn't have really any guidance of what to do. This was just what came out of me as coming from someone who had the corporate background that I did and also the life experience that I did. And so I want to share with you, what did I do those first 90 days? Because maybe it will inspire you on a path that you're on right now. If you're thinking about entrepreneurship, you're curious about it, or you're somewhere in there, or maybe you're just re-navigating, reiterating, pivoting. And this can also just be helpful to bring some structure to changing things up. So here we go. I did write notes down because I always have to journal before I start recording because things just usually flow out of me through writing a lot easier, just to have some structure. And I did try to dig into when I started the business, when I came up with the business concept of Wanderwild Family Retreats, I had these big pieces of paper that I was writing on. And I also created a Gantt chart, which I'll talk about, with all these tasks that I had with a timeline. And I couldn't find it. I don't know. I can't find it. So I'll have to dig around a little bit more and try and locate that, because it was a couple of years ago. It was in the spring of 2021. So, and that's where I'll kind of start, right? So I had this idea that I just couldn't get out of my head. And it was on the tail end of my maternity leave with my first child. So I knew I was going back to work soon. But it was the first time, and I was very fortunate, I would say. I took my maternity leave during the pandemic, but I was in a foreign country. I was in Norway, and Norway has incredible benefits for families. I rave about it all the time if you haven't heard me talk about it before. So I had almost 1 full year of paid leave as a parent. My husband also had significant time off, fully paid as paternity leave. So it was so incredible. But it was really the first time, and this is something I want to highlight, that I had stopped. I had slowed down. I was fully present. I spent a lot of time outside in nature, away from screens, away from just like that culture of meeting to meeting to meeting, or just constantly having this giant list of things to do that you really don't have time to breathe from. And I constantly would always say, like, I'm a problem solver, I'm an innovator, like that's who I identify, traits I identify with as an engineer. But I don't know if I would necessarily say I'm creative, like that creation peace that started to come out of me more when I spent time in nature and away from screens and just slowed down and had less in my head taking up space. And so that's something I think I did right. I didn't even know I was doing it right? But I just was forced to take this maternity leave to be with my daughter, which was amazing. But it opened up an opportunity for me to really connect with the creative parts of me again and get away from all of the noise, which until now I still do this. I still go back to this. I just went back to this in the end of we're in Q4 of 2025 when I'm recording this. And I just went back to this. I sat down for 2 weeks and just decided to not really do much of anything within the business and just kind of sit with myself creatively and reroute and think about some things that need to unfold in 2026. And so I still go back to these same things. And so that's the first thing I did. And I feel like I did that well. The second thing I would say is I started to write everything down. When you have these creative ideas that are coming up, it's really important that you write them down somewhere. You don't just let them, and I mean, they will just, initially come through your mind and out the other side, as all ideas and all thoughts come through us, right? But if these are things that you really keep coming back to, that you just can't shake, write them down. And for me, it was really freeing to do that. So I wasn't constantly just thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to do something with all this. But also you can organize these thoughts and go back to them later. So in the beginning, I was taking these big A3 construction paper, white paper pieces with colored pencils or pens or whatever I had. And I was writing all sorts of things on them. And then later I got journals. I have literally a journal here with me now. So wherever, if it's journals, if it's paper, if it's voice notes to yourself, I have a WhatsApp group with myself. It's just me sending voice notes to myself and I'll go back and listen to them. Sometimes I'll transcribe them into something later. So all these things that you have, these creative downloads that you have about your business, any ideas that you have, also any doubts that you have, anything that comes up, right? It's nice to have it somewhere and go back later to just make sure you're kind of staying on track with your initial concept and ideas and what really puts you on a path to doing the work that you're doing before maybe outside factors get involved, because there's a lot of noise in the entrepreneurial space too that could dilute your messaging and dilute your key mission. And it's okay to iterate. It's okay to change and pivot over time, but also don't get away from your core values of what you're trying to do. And so I want to tell you what was on that paper because I was trying to remember, and I definitely remember. I wrote down a lot of business name ideas. I wrote a lot of business tagline ideas. I wrote about my ideal audience I was going to be serving in a very, very specific way. I wrote about the niche, the unique value and focus, the problem that I was going to solve with the business. I wrote about the pillars, and this is something I talked about really early on when I was convincing people that we needed this service that didn't exist, the 4 pillars of the business. And I also wrote about what I wanted the brand to feel like. And, a brand is visual, but I wanted it to have a feeling and energy behind it. And I wrote down descriptive words that translated to that. So that is what I did in between nap times and all the things when my daughter was about 8 months old. And that's how it started, right? So I had all this written down very quickly. It just flowed really quickly out of me. It's okay if it doesn't always happen that way, right? It could just take time, but it's good to, have these things somewhere. The next thing I did was I connected with a brand developer and a web designer because I knew that my business needed to have a brand. It needed to have a digital storefront, which, if you're not a brick and mortar business that you go to and shop, your website is your digital brick and mortar, right? That's something that you own that domain. And that is how people learn about you, right? We sometimes get a little confused that maybe social media is somehow your storefront or it should be your main focus, but that's not the case, right? That will never be something that you own. Social media is a platform that has its own agenda behind it, right? Which it's good to show up there in certain ways for certain reasons. But your storefront is your website. And again, I somehow figured this out pretty early on. And I will also say this is before the time of AI, right? I didn't have ChatGPT at this time. And I also didn't have access to a lot of the design tools that we have now as well. Canva is something that a lot of entrepreneurs use for developing designs and visuals, illustrations, which at that time wasn't really exploding. So I went to like the old fashioned brand developer. We created illustrations together just based on my words and descriptions, wrote all the copy for our website. She helped me source some stock photos at the time because I had never hosted a retreat, right? We were creating a website where it actually hadn't physically happened yet. So we had some stock images there. To begin advertising for it before the first retreat was held. And yeah, it was really important for me to find a brand developer / web designer who understood my mission, who we just synced well together in our communication style. And I was able to articulate really well what I wanted out of the brand, what I wanted it to feel like. And it was a partnership back and forth where we were really deciding on the logo, the brand story, the color palette, what else? The font style, like all that kind of stuff, right? Because it really does set you up for early success if people can identify with what you're offering, and you have to be really clear. So I had all these really good foundations. These are things that so far I'm very happy with. I'm getting to something that I'm going to share that I wish I had done differently in the next point. So my next point was, I knew the next thing was, okay, well, I want to do this. I need people to come and do it, right? I'm hosting family retreats for moms and kids. I got to find some moms and kids who want to pay to come and do this. And I'm seeing more and more things pop up now that are more inclusive of like inviting kids into a wellness space, right? And maybe that's just because I've been in the space now a few years and I'm connecting with more people, but we were really, I would say, the pioneers of doing this. Like at the time I had never heard, we made up interactive sound journeys, right? Where kids were included in the sound bath. And that just came out of my head. I was like, that would be so cool if, the kids could sit in on the sound bath and play the instruments and it could be interactive. And now I've seen some other people doing it more recently, but as far as I know, we were the first ones who ever did an interactive sound bath. So there were some cool things like that. But because we were the pioneers in doing this so early, you have to find the right people to come and be a part of it and convince them, which sounds crazy, but this is probably going to happen with your idea, right? If it's like forward thinking, you have to convince people why they need it and the value it brings. And I needed to create a community. So I went to Instagram. That was my main place to show up. And it's important to choose at least one place where you're going to show up and build a community. And so I went on Instagram and I started posting. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I did know it was important to connect with people. And so every single person who followed us, I would send them a personal direct message and say, hey, thank you so much for being a part of our community here. Like, I would love to share with you a free resource that we have if you want to join our email list, and send them the link to that. And we still do that today. So if you end up following Wanderwild Family Retreats on Instagram and you get a DM after you follow us, that is from either me or Ari, my VA. And we literally DM every single one of our 14,000 followers personally. So yeah, so that's how I grew my email list and also just started to build this understanding of a relationship and community. It's not just like post and ghost. There's a reason why we're posting and connecting with people. And for me, that was always getting people to our email list. And I think this is what I would have wanted to do differently, is to focus on my email list a little bit sooner than I did. Because right now it's the main focus for me, really on all of my business fronts, because email lists are something that carry with you, that you own. It's part of your domain. It's not something that can disappear tomorrow. Social media platforms, we can't control what happens there. The algorithms are changing all the time. A lot of the content that is pushed there is more focused on viral trends and, things that are going to cause a big response from people and get a lot of views and also keep you on the platform. That's fine. I do like to show up there in some capacity, but it's not necessarily the best place to always just fully put like all your eggs in the basket there. So I love email. I love that I can tell longer stories there and communicate more with our community there and feel like better quality resources and support in that way. So yeah, and that's the main thing that I wish I'd done sooner, was focus on email and writing sooner, because I didn't necessarily think that I was that comfortable writing in the beginning. I love writing now, and I always was writing for myself, but to tell my story, it does take kind of like a bit more courage and comfortable. You have to get comfortable with sharing and being vulnerable and telling your story, and taking parts of it that will help others too, even if it can be a little bit uncomfortable for yourself. And I find that, health and wellness space, but also in the entrepreneurial space, also in my corporate career, people connect with real, right? We're kind of over this like fake stuff. So being real, it goes a long way. So I would also say these are things that I did early on in those first 90 days. I was always creating content that was aligned with our branding. I always like reverted back to the branding. My team at the retreats, they still say today I'm like the queen of branding, because everything has to like be in our colors. The team has to show up. They know what they have to wear, the color palette. Everything is so just aligned, and the messaging as well, right? So it has to all be in sync. And I never chase kind of these like viral gimmicky type things that sometimes can feel off and inauthentic. Well, I shouldn't say sometimes, I really always feel like that. We never really got into that. The next thing I did was I was identifying skills that I had from my corporate career that I could transfer to Wanderwild / my business. And so you'll be going through this as well. What skills do you have from corporate that transfer to what you're doing now? And there are going to be things that you can identify and say, I know how to do that well, or I can learn that. And there are some things that you're not going to be able to, or maybe you just don't want to take the time and effort to do, and you're going to have to outsource those. So examples for me, event planning and decor and styling. This was something that I did not know about, but my sister thankfully was a wedding planner and had a team that worked for her in the States. So for our very first retreat, one of them, actually two of them, came to that first retreat that we held and helped me with the event planning side of things, with like coordinating with our caterer, and also picking out all the decor and styling pieces and like how to set a tablescape and all these different things, right? So now I learned that, and they don't come to our retreats anymore on my team, and I do that. But I had no idea the first year how to do any of that stuff. And then things that I did end up outsourcing, and I still outsource today, are like our wellness instructors. So our yoga instructors, our sound journey, our women's circle leads, those kinds of things that these women have like such a gift in. It's just like a calling that they have. And also our childcare team. Like I do have a background in childcare. A lot of us probably do at some point. If you were ever working in babysitting, obviously I'm a parent, but I also was the lead at like a after school program and a nanny like when I was in college and high school. But I didn't go as far as like getting the credentials in college and having a professional career. So there's people in our team that have done that and are much more suited to like directing a group of children who are not used to being in that setting, right? So really that was the other thing I knew was important. Those were like 2 key hires or 3 key hires that first year. So that's kind of the next thing I did. And then mapping out their job roles, responsibilities, and job descriptions so that when I was hiring these positions, I knew what I needed from them. I had an idea of what I was going to. When I found someone, I was, sourcing all these people myself. And luckily that was something that I could transfer from my corporate career. Was I knew how to interview well, and I knew how to identify people's talents really well. Was interviewing people and also explaining to them, what the job would entail, what they would be doing. And so that was important to have something, and again, not generated by AI, even though even though you have AI now, it's really important that you actually do this work yourself and think about, what do I need this person to have, and make it really clear and have a one pager of just like, what is your description? What are your key responsibilities? Also, letting them know the hours, the compensation, the travel, like any stuff like that, right? So it's really important to know that going into a call. And that, maybe you won't be, it depends what your business is, right? You might not be hiring people to be working in person like I was, but even having a virtual team, like right now, year round, I have 2 people who are working with me throughout the year. And that could be an assistant, that could be somebody who's supporting you with social media or copy, or a web designer, or I have a podcast producer who supports me with editing. So, whatever it might be, it's important to have a good understanding of what you need and what that person that you bring onto the team, any qualities that you really want them to have. Okay, so the next one is visibility. So we were getting visibility through Instagram primarily when we started. That was my key focus. Like, I started with one social media aspect, and I was doing a lot of paid ads. I had some money saved up that I could invest in my business. I have, which is the amazing thing. If you're listening to this in corporate, hopefully you have some savings, and hopefully you are a believer in yourself and what you're doing, and you feel confident in investing in yourself and your business. So I own 100% of my business, and I have fully invested in my business myself to grow it without anyone else. So that's a pretty amazing thing to do for 5 years. And hopefully you can also do that too, because I also feel like it just really shows that you believe in yourself when you're doing that. And so anyway, with visibility, there are 2 things here. So I spent a lot on meta ads in the beginning, which I think was okay. I spent a lot of money on advertising in our first 2 years. And I also spent a lot of money on influencer partnerships, because that was kind of like the thing that everybody was going to at that point. Influencers were really blowing up in 2021, 2022. And so I spent a lot of money on that. And that's something that's like my second regret that I wish I hadn't quite done. Those first 90 days ish, we're getting, in those 90 days, I started to make some of these partnerships for 2021. And I kind of wish I hadn't. No, I mean, I think I had some of them were good partnerships, and some of them could have been better partnerships. I think I started realizing that not every influencer is going to have the same effect, and they could have a large following and even kind of a large engagement on their posts, but it might not necessarily translate to buyer trust and conversion of sales. So I kind of started to look at it differently, and I also understood that the message doesn't always translate the same with somebody else as it does with me or even my team, because there's a little bit of a different, they're not necessarily passionate about what we're doing. They do think it's good, but at the end of the day, it's something that they're getting paid to do, and then they're going to move on to their next partnership. It was really, I think, kind of a wake-up call to me to align myself with the right influencers, and that it doesn't necessarily, I learned this later, that the right partnerships don't always have to be paid. So this is something that I learned later, and I wish I had done earlier, was understanding that I can talk about my business and position myself as a thought leader a lot earlier than I did, and really get out there and share my messaging more. I was doing a little bit of Instagram lives and stuff, but I could have been doing a lot more of those. I wish I had done more podcast guesting, summit speaking, writing for bylines in publications, pitching journalists, hosting summits, all the stuff that I do now. I, didn't start doing until I would say 2024. I really pivoted to that. And right now I do not do any paid advertising at all for any of my businesses. Everything is fully earned. I learned this after the 90-day period, and it did take me, I'd say, maybe 2 years in, which I wish I had just done sooner, where visibility doesn't necessarily mean paid visibility. There's a lot of earned visibility ways that you can be featured in media, on podcasts, on whatever. It's just you have to put yourself out there and pitch yourself and also just learn how to do that. That took me time. But yeah, so now in, my businesses, I do not do any type of paid right now I don't do any type of paid visibility. So everything is earned and takes time, but it's also it does feel more authentic and organic, I think. The next thing is that I created a Gantt chart, which I mentioned earlier. It was titled the first 90 days, and I can't find it anymore. I need to find it somewhere because I know it's in my drives somewhere, but it was entitled something like the first 90 days for Wanderwild. And I had like all these items on it. Everything was itemized, all the tasks that I had to do. And it was everything from like registering the business, opening a business bank account, creating a projected P&L, creating an advertising budget, like all these different things I had there. And I love Gantt charts because you have all your tasks and then you have like a period of time where you're going to work on it, which is amazing if you're working full time or you have little kids at home, because you can give yourself, you have all these things to do, but you're not going to do them all in 1 week. You can spread that out to a 90-day period. So, so that was really great to start with. And I still go back to that and use that from time to time, that idea of a Gantt chart when I have certain things happening in the business. So yeah, with that, I mapped out the initial CapEx. Like that was really important too. Like what initial capital expenditures am I going to have? Like these longer, I would say kind of like almost one-time things that are going to depreciate over time. So that was important to map out for financial planning. I was doing extensive market research, positioning with competitors, comparisons. I created a 30-page business plan. So all of this was in that Gantt chart. I was tracking as well when we started to launch. We had our website and our socials from the very beginning, community feedback. And I still do that now. I want to know like what are people's responses? Is there anything that they have an objection to, their skepticism, anything they're really excited about, what they wanted to have part of it, what they weren't quite sure. And we always have to stay true and bring some things that are surprises, bring some things that are out of the comfort zone, bring some things that are first in market, which I think is really true in any type of business, right? But also make sure you're aligning with your customers' needs. And also, this is really important, even if you don't have a team right away, like I was saying earlier, to just align them with your brand messaging. Like everybody knows the keywords that you want to be searched under. They know your mission. They understand the brand. They understand you. They're an extension of you. This is kind of what I always like to say to the team is you're an extension of me and Wanderwild. So you have to, make sure you're hiring people who understand that and want that and are excited about that, and that you're giving them the tools to do that, right? Like if they are going to receive questions that usually you're answering, they need to have the answers and be prepared to do that, right? So also like preparing them for that as well. So like employee training, I guess you would say. Another important one for those who are working, if you have any plans those first 90 days, and I'm even getting a little bit past 90 days now, but I was thinking about this even from those first 90 days, is securing your vacation from your full-time job so that you can do anything that you need to. For me, it was an in-person retreat that I had to take vacation from to go and run. But even if you're doing something big like a virtual summit or batching a bunch of podcast recordings, you might want to like schedule out some vacation days from work. I would always do this from time to time if I had just needed to like catch up on a lot of work over a week or something, and like get some vacation days approved just so you can work on your business. So that's kind of crazy to take vacation and work on your business, but I know that very well. I did that for many, many years. And childcare for your kids, if you're going to be traveling, or even if you are taking on a big project virtually that you need someone to really support with dinners or whatever might be going on, maintaining a healthy lifestyle while you're doing all this is really important. So I was thinking about that as well. I was pregnant right after I started my business with my second baby, pretty soon after. So I wanted to make sure I was like maintaining a healthy pregnancy while I was working full time, while I had a toddler, while I was also going to be, running my first year of retreats with Wanderwild. So it's important to kind of like put things in place where you have some time to make meal plans and schedule all your appointments that you need, staying active as much as you can within everything. And yeah, and this should feel fun and enjoyable, right? Is the main goal. You're passionate about it. You also have a corporate life. You also maybe have kids at home. You have a family life that you're juggling, relationships, right? So it's important to find, I don't want to say balance, but find some structure, boundaries, and priorities is really what I should say. Is you have to, not everything can take the first seat, right? You have to have priorities certain weeks and months out of the year that take precedent over other weeks. And so yeah, that's kind of what I would say. And I think like my final thoughts on the first 90 days is that instinctively, I was transferring a lot of my business and life knowledge skills into this 90-day plan. And so for you, as you're mapping it out, it might not necessarily look exactly like what I'm saying. There might be skills that you're transferring from your life and your work career into a 90-day plan, but it's a lot in the beginning to just get things set up and structured, but it does then set you on a really clear path going forward, where you're not sitting a year later thinking, oh my gosh, I'm still just like creating posts on social media, or like, oh, I'm still kind of just figuring things out. Because yeah, you have to be really clear like what your mission is, who your audience is, like have these really strong foundations. And also, what are the steps to go from this idea into actually bringing something to life? And this is how I did it, right? It was this first 90-day plan. And so yeah, that's what I would share today. I hope this was helpful, and I would love to hear from you if you have a 90-day plan that maybe you've tried or you're working it out right now, and I am here to help you as well. I am doing one-on-one coaching and setting up a retainer for at least 6 months with anyone I'm working with. So I would love for you to be one of them. I've already had a couple interesting calls and connections with people who are interested, so really excited about that. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Please connect with me. And I hope this was helpful.